times you've been up here with us.
I love Fitzy so much. That's why I just.
Well, and it's also because you keep winning.
Yeah,
Congratulations
that's
on a huge. Hey, look, in the media we're over dramatic sometimes, but it's week 2. Now, are we okay calling this a massive win for you guys?
Guys, it's the next one. Right?
Okay.
It's a week 2. It's a long season. We treat every single game like it's the biggest game because it's the next one. And obviously, Thursday night early allows us to kind of get back in. 3 extra days of rest, which we're going to need. We had some guys go down, but had some guys step up. So we're really proud of our team right now.
But in all seriousness, go ahead.
We're also excited to talk to you, Josh.
In all seriousness, I know you're saying that, hey, it's the next game up, but you guys lost a lot of players. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, we were talking about it before the game. Receiver by committee. What is it that you've seen in this new crop of receivers, young stud tight end Dalton Kincaid? Talk about those guys and how that chemistry is starting to evolve, and really the go-to guys, Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, I mean, I think you sense some selfishness. We're a running back or receiver by committee. Everybody's doing the job in the run game. They're going down, they're blocking, they're following the football, they're making the extra block, they're running a route to get somebody open. Guys don't really care about the credit. We're just trying to throw it to the open guy right now, and guys are doing a great job with it.
The narrative this year going into the season was you were going to have to take over every game and be Superman on every play. I'm looking 139 yards passing. I see 31 points on the board. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, our defense played extremely well today. They forced a couple turnovers. On our side of the field, anytime you have that, the stats are going to look great for you, but the scoreboard will.
Right,
so that's all that matters. And we'll take that every day of the week.
Well, I'd say that too, and then I talked about it just a minute ago, this O-line, this running game, James Cook getting going. I mean, that has to feel good to see these guys the way they've been performing the last 2 weeks as well.
I mean, we called a duo on our first play there in the second quarter, and he took it, what was it, 40, 50 yards? I handed it off and put my hands up. I knew it was going to be in. He's been begging to get some goal line runs. I'm tired of stealing all those down there. He's tired of it, so I'm so proud of him. He's just continued to work hard and gotten better every single year. And shout out to our line, our defense today. They played a heck of a game.
Yeah, it has to feel like championship defense. I don't know if McDermott ever tells you guys this, but they used to say it all the time. You pack your special teams and your defense and your run game on the road, and you'll win most games. In this game, James Cook was going off. Your defense, young guys, young unheralded guys. Ingram gets 2 interceptions and a pick 6. How proud of those guys are you that they're able to step up in these moments when you get a little banged up in the secondary, your defense goes down, and other guys just keep answering the bell?
Yeah, I mean, I think typically you get more injuries later in the year, right, where it's a little worrisome to have guys go in there when it's late, games that really matter in November, December. We're dealing with it right now early, but guys are stepping up, and that's going to carry dividends along the way as we go. It's key game reps for guys that maybe wouldn't have played until something like this happened. But again, they were waiting, they were ready for it. Talk about Balen Spector, who had to go in for TB. I'm hoping TB's all right, but Balen Spector was out most of the training camp with the calf. He had a couple injuries, and stepped up today, made some unbelievable plays for us.
Josh, you know I love you. You know I care about you. I've got Billsmafia in my ear. They see the tape right there on your left hand. How's the left hand feeling?
I mean,
Oh, wow. That's not broken.
We're good.
That's not broken.
We're good. We're fine. I don't know if I can feel my fingertips right now, but hey, we're good. Handed it off with the left today. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Can we hit a driver right now? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Of course.
Yeah. He's got a simulation in their basement.
Yeah, I know he's hit it.
He's got a par 3 in his backyard.
He beat me this summer, so I was just kind of asking. Maybe I'll have a shot now. You know what I mean?
You still owe him money.
I do, actually.
Josh, this is now the second straight game you guys have scored 30-plus points. How would you describe your offense and how it's clicking so early?
Yeah, I mean, I think Joe's doing a great job of calling things that, one, if they work, he goes back to them. He really makes the defense bow up and stop what we're running. We ran, outside, mid-zone and duo multiple times tonight, and just kind of trusted our guys to go out there and, have some double teams. And James Cook and Ray Davis and Ty Johnson were running behind them really well. And then guys, again, in the pass game, we didn't throw it a whole lot, but that early 4th down, James Cook comes out of the backfield, makes a huge play for us. I messed up early in, called the play wrong, had to call a timeout, went to the sideline. Hey, coach, they're going to go 0 here. They weren't in 0 before. We got the good luck, so it was a fortunate timeout. We don't like to take those early, but we'll take it.
We'll take it for a touchdown.
What is up with it, YouTube? It's Coffee back at it, man. And before I talk my talk, Billsmafia, Josh Allen just absolutely owning the Fins, man. I gotta say, like, comment everyone. Ish is looking serious, y'all. See what is going on with Tua, right? Couple years back, week 2 versus the Bills, that game where they won and all the Dolphins fans got turned up thinking they were gonna win the division. We came back, did what we did, and took the division crown and beat them in the playoffs as well. But nonetheless, in that game, Tua was concussed 2 times, right? 2 times. And the first time it was wild. They came back talking about, oh, it was back spasms. Back spasms does not have you getting up punch drunk like a boxer, like trying to reach the standing 8 count, right? Then he goes down again later in the game. And then a couple weeks later against the Bengals, it was all bad. Tua, another concussion, and no one thought Tua was going to be back after all that. Was he going to sue the NFL? Would he have to go after the independent neurologist that allowed him to return back to the game? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, he pushed on, had a hell of a season last year, except the Bills came back, spoiled the season, took the division from them once again, like we just always do. Bills rocking that AFC East crown until further notice. Stop it, Fins fans, Fins Nation. Hell, even the Jets fans got turned up when they beat us one game a couple of years ago. And last year as well. Like, this is our division. Like, cut it out. Y'all are making yourself look bad. You know what I mean? But now, fast forward ahead to where we are here in Tua getting concussed. Clean hit. That was shoulder. He didn't lead with it. Tua didn't slide. He came helmet first. And, they're making a lot out of the fact that they ruled him out of the game so fast, that it was a concussion so quickly. But with me, I'm not going to read too much into that because, like we just said, there was this whole situation a couple years ago where Tua should have never got back out on the field and did, and they're not about to make that mistake again. No way in fucking hell. But still, this is a very serious situation. You know what I'm saying? Reportedly, his family's there. Is he going to be okay? Are they going to tell him to walk away from the game? Like, you can only take so many shots to the head like that. You can only get your bell rung so many times. And of course, we won't know anything till a little later, but it's not looking good for Tua, the Fins. Like, what will the future be? Everyone comment and share your thoughts on all that. But getting back to talking my talk as a diehard Buffalo Bills fan, Bills Mafia, we shellacked the Fins once again. The Fins coach is such a goofy. What's his name? Mike McDaniel. Did you all remember that? The way all this stuff, like, he acted the way, as I was saying, when fans got ahead of themselves and all that, with the win over the Bills. Like, the fans on Twitter are supposed to do that, not the head coach going out shooting his mouth off in interviews trying to have all this extra swag and be cool. You guys remember that? Like, acting like we love the snow. Like, shut the fuck up. No, you don't. And then, if my eyes aren't fooling me, did this dude go get a perm like he's a Hall and Oates fan back in the day or something? And don't get me wrong, Hall and Oates are the truth. Like, the perm was the ish back then, a curling perm. But, like, is that what this man did, trying to be extra swaggy and all that after he's done made the whole franchise, his team, the fan base look like a bunch of damn fools? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if an internet influencer was coaching a team. That's what I think of when I think of Mike McDaniel, right? In a goofy, cringy one at that. Not like no real deal, like carry yourself with conviction and, you know what I'm saying, stand on business and morals type guy. Like a goofy wannabe, trend following, like teenage girl pop star fan, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys fan back in the day, but as an NFL coach. That's what I think of with goofy ass McDaniel, and he looked like a goof out there tonight. It was all Bills. We dominated the game. Comment everyone, my Bills fans, even my Fins fans. Like, I'm talking my ish a little something, and I got a lot of Fins fans that I got love for and that I fuck with, but you can't deny this was all Bills. We embarrassed y'all in you guys' own home. I'm loving this receiver by committee. James Cook doing it up big. At one point, he had 6 carries for 65 yards. The defense looks phenomenal, although we do have some injuries as well. But I'm loving what I'm seeing at this point. 2-0. I believe we put up 30 points on the board both games. Just kicking back, like being chill, cool, calm, collected. I really like. Does everyone out there or anyone feel me on that? That's the way it looks with the Bills. That they're just chill Bill out there. Chill Bill, kill Bill. Let's do us. Not get excited, not get ahead of ourselves. The defense just looking phenomenal, lights out. Like I'm just ecstatic 2 games in. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's a long season, right? The injury bug, as we talked about, is something that all teams have to deal with. The Bills have really got beat down by year after year, but I'm super happy at this point. We're getting some production out of Von Miller. Um, yeah, play calling's great. Josh decisions making's great. Just everything. I couldn't be more happy with the Bills just across the board on both sides of the ball. All 3 sides really. Special teams as well, right? Because Tyler Bass, the way the season ended, I don't want to talk too much about that. And what he did in preseason had people tripping and flipping a little bit, myself included. You know what I'm saying? But it's all lovely. It's all gravy. And how cool is it after the game to see Josh sitting down with Fitz? Man, Fitz. Billsmafia loves Fitz. You know what I'm saying? At a time when, the Bills franchise, the drought was just in full blown drought mode, and it was tough week to week. Fitz went out there and fought like a warrior, a gunslinger, and did the damn thing. And it's like Fitz, I always called the play bipolar football. You know what I mean? He could be Fitz magic or Fitz tragic at any given time. You know what I mean? And he has just the craziest highlight reel of amazing plays, and times things didn't go so well. But I'm sure a lot of y'all remember, man, that 2011 season with the Bills after the lockout. Fitz was playing lights out. Fred Jackson broke his leg. We lost him. We lost some other guys to injury. But one thing that happened was, at a time, I think we were 5-2 when we beat Washington in Canada, when Lee Smith jumped up there and the fans let him fall in and pause, and he was telling Nick Wallenda, be careful when you get over there to Canada, that those fans won't catch you. Fitz got his rib cracked that game by an ex-Buffalo Bill, London Fletcher, aka London Fletcher Baker, and he broke his ribs. And rather than at the time when we were 5-2 going into a bye, giving Fitz a little rest, letting him rest up, he played the season out, and it was just ugly. He was not the same guy, man. But at the end of the day, all Bills fans, I think, really just got a lot of love for Fitz. The 716 has a special place in our hearts for Fitz, and it was just dope to see him and Josh sitting there after the end of the game, chopping it up. And Richard Sherman Gonzalez, Sherman was talking wild greasy about Josh, and it was all dabs, smiles, and handshakes when he was face to face. Sherm, you ain't built like that, man. But nonetheless, what a game. Go Bills, 2-0. Did they say the next game is Monday night? First, Gabe Davis and is it Mitch Morse? Did he go to the Jags as well? And the Jacksonville Jaguars, we got to get our get back against after the jet lag game last year in London. I think that they said that was the next game, so we get a little extra time off. How ideal is that? A long week plus an extra day too with the Monday night game. So that's gonna do it for this one. Hit the comments, everyone. Bills fan, not a Bills fan, Fins fan. Comment, let me know who your squad is. Let me know if you watched the game, your thoughts about the game, about all the ish I was saying about the Bills. Just let's talk it up about everything, and make sure to subscribe, like the video, tune into the live streams where you can call in as we chop it up about football, sports, crime news, politics. We talk a bit of everything over here. I normally typically say music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more, but God bless y'all. Have a great night. I'm out of here. Peace.